Okay, so we're back in Minecraft again, and we're back in 112. And it's, like I said, like I've mentioned before, this is probably where we're going to stay for a while. Um, the nature of it's not like a good outlook in terms of getting viewers on the stream. So we're back in Minecraft. So just going to stick with this for now and do my custom NPC stuff. It's important to do custom NPC stuff because basically I'll be able to do things that people have not done before. Eventually, I'll be able to create content which has not been created before. Very different, and that's the whole thinking behind doing the custom NPC stuff. Oh, you can stay if you want, Neutron. You may find this boring. I don't. To be honest, I was a bit mean to you yesterday. You've been cool. I don't think you'll enjoy the content I'm going to do. That's the only problem. I mean, if you enjoy it, that's cool. But this is not. This is more for. This is an important part of my trying to develop my channel. So you're welcome. You're welcome to stay. But like I say, you may find this a little bit boring. This is something. I don't even know what to say about this dude. I don't really care, to be honest. I get a feeling that you guys are going to be so bored by this anyway. It's not even worth banning at this point, dude. Because the content I'm going to do is not going to be content you guys are going to enjoy. So I think you're going to leave on your own accord. So we're just going to forget about banning for now. I mean, well, not for, obviously if you start swearing and stuff, I will still ban you. But I'm not gonna worry about the banning thing. Especially this dude's got like 20 profile names. It's just not worth it. And I'm kind of trying to do something at the moment. But remember, if you start swearing or saying stuff I don't want to hear, then you will still get banned. But most of the time it'll be fine. Okay, let's have a look. So what did I put on this scene so far? So we have a sitting. And we have the follow. And it says hey. And then we have another sit. Okay, so this is a project I'm working on. And what this is to do with, we actually need to stop this. And if we want to start again, there we go. So this is, I don't know why. So it'll basically just loop it. And if we go to, is it in? Yeah, it's this. So the scene continues on. You see, if I do a reset scene, and then I try and look at the scene, so you see that it's not active. So what reset does is it will reset and stop. I guess that's always what reset does: reset and stop. Okay, so we currently look at the scene that we've got for this guy. Let's have a look. So we have at 1 second we have the sit, then we have sneak, then we have rotate towards the player, then we have animate normal, rotate, clear. So this clears the rotation towards the player. Say hey, animate sit. Okay. What I'm going to do quickly is, unfortunately, I literally have to watch a YouTube video just to get the list of the menu list here. Let's see if I can find it. It should be. Apology if you hear someone's voice that isn't mine. We're going to try and. I think I got there. Did I get there in time? Yeah, I did. Okay. All right. Oh no, that's the wrong one. Here we go. So what we're going to try and do is I wanted to try to do a thing where we do a couple of them. Let's see where we're at. Yeah. You can do default buttons for this, but I don't know. Alright. I wanted to try the TP command first of all. Let's try some new characters. And we'll try and do something new, right? Okay, so we'll call this... let's just do, I don't know, a blaze and a... it doesn't really matter what entities I choose, but may as well just mix it up a bit, right? So we have a blaze... And is there a way to turn off the audio? I think there is, but I can't remember. Maybe not. Let's not do a blaze then. Let's do something that's a bit quieter. Well, they all make noise, I suppose. If I do a llama, will it make noise? Let's see. Okay, we'll do llama. Can you choose the different types of llama? I'm not actually sure on that one. Okay, okay, so we have llama. So what we're going to do, I think, is... You know what I might do, actually, is I might do a... not that. Yeah, I could just do it like an... NPC... Yeah, I could just do a regular NPC, right? Might be easier. I don't know. John. Alright, let's just do it. Let's just do it with work with this guy to begin with. Yeah, you can do sounds. For instance, I have one over here. There's a lot of stuff you can do with this mod. This mod is... You need to research it yourself, really. In the conversation of the... well, there's different ways to do it, but basically, I have in this section here... This is where you put the conversation. And they can talk to each other. You see, I put some sounds in there. But I did that last time. They're doing it now. So the illusion says, hi, not too bad. He says, not too bad, thanks. How about yourself? He says. I think that was all I did on it. And what it would do is loop around. And remember, I created this. If you watch my block bench tutorial, I actually created this guy. There is a little bit of a problem with the arms, but it's not really that bad. I don't care that much about that. I don't know why. It's funny enough, it doesn't happen when I do it with the other mod. It doesn't happen with this. Where do these guys go? You see, if you look at this guy, he doesn't have the same problem. Let me just show you that again. See, the arms still work, but it's the same model. So that's a really odd one. I don't know why it's like that. But anyway. Okay. I don't know why his name doesn't show up there, actually. But anyway, we're going to work with this guy for now. So we're going to work with John. So to work with John, we need to go into John's scene options. So we're going to create a new scene for John. And we go to here to scene. And this is going to be... so what we're going to do is we're going to create a simple scene. It's alright, Neutron. If you enjoy the content, it's fine. Just talk as much as you like, Neutron. Honestly, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter because I'm at the point now where I don't think people are going to watch this stuff. So it's just cool that you actually watch. So I appreciate you being here. Okay, so this is scene. So we're going to call this scene just something simple like A1. Okay. And we're going to enable the scene and we're going to edit the scene. So what we need to do is choose a spot where he's going to start. That's the beginning. So it's going to be 557 minus 683. Okay. So we go here, and then we do this. We do move TP 557 5, which is the Y. 663. I think this might work. I'm not sure if it does though. I may need to. The syntax of this is a bit odd, but then we'll see what happens, right? So this is scene A1, right? So if we then initiate it, we do it like this. We go to scene, start A1. What? Maybe that's is that it might be in the right place actually. 557 minus, where are you? I think he moved. So we can test this, right, by doing something like this. We basically make sure we have, so we look at that command, it's not a scene start. Not a scene start A1. And then the other one is this, right? So what this does is it will mean... Oh, where did the buttons come from? Were they already there? So let me show you how that works. So he's currently out of the scene. Well, actually, I don't know. You see, the scene is still running, which is kind of weird. Is that your name? Alright, well, really, your name's John? That's interesting. Are you sure? I didn't think that many... I suppose... I don't know. I guess some people, they take on different names. But anyway. Alright. Is that really the location? I didn't think that was. That's 558 minus 663. Is that where I put it? Did I really put it there? Oh yeah, it is there. Okay. I don't really want him there actually. Let's move him a bit. I want him over here. So what is this? 562673. It'd be good if I could access, like, I don't know if you can access certain parts more easily rather than clicking through all the time. What about that? So we reset the scene now. You see now he moves over to somewhere else, right? So that's where we want him, right? Yeah, I could do this with an Ender Dragon. Do you want to see an Ender Dragon? Okay, I'll show you the Ender Dragon then. I am trying to do something, but it doesn't really matter. To be honest, I'm going to be doing this for weeks and weeks anyway, so... Right, so if we can take an Ender Dragon, so for instance we can do this. And we can take an Ender Dragon, and we can call him like Bob. Well, no, not Bob. I don't know, Tony. Now this is only a little one, but remember you can change the size, so you could make this as large as you want. So the largest it will go is pretty large. This is much larger than... So you can see it's quite a nice model actually. And in a way it may be more impressive to have a endagon. Do you want to call them endagon? Okay, I'll call them endagon. Okay, and you see when they're much larger, you can see their, you can just see the way they look a bit more clearly. And there's various things you can actually do with. All right, we'll call them endagon, because I feel like I don't mind doing what people say in the thing. But you see, if I change this to has a living animation to no, you'll see what happens. Oh no, nothing really happened. I think I'll just leave that on there. Okay. But you know what? He's a bit too big, to be honest, so we're going to make him just a little one. He's like way too big. We need to make him really small, actually. So what we can do then... Alright, so say... Here's a good thing, right, that maybe you'll like, maybe people would like. Say the scene is that John is looking... We're just trying to like think of like ways we could do like a scene. Okay, so this is a way that we could potentially do this. Okay, so say someone is telling John now. We'll do another NPC here, and we'll call this one. Say it's like a parrot, right? So we take the parrot, and we'll make the parrot larger because remember the parrot is very small. Okay, and we'll call the parrot Frank, right? So what we're going to do is we're going to create a scene now, and we're going to say Frank the parrot. He's going to say to John, you need to buy, we need to get a new pet for the house, okay? And then John is going to go over to the Ender Dragon, and then the Ender Dragon is going to say, go back to Frank afterwards and say, this is the pet I bought, okay? So we have to be careful with the timing. So Frank says at the beginning. So Frank, we don't need to TP. So we'll just leave Frank there where he is. Okay. So we need to have John standing about here. Yeah, we'll do John standing here, right? So this is 569. Well, maybe not that one. Let's have John standing here. 572 minus 670. Okay. 572 minus 670. So we'll go for John. $572,670. Okay, so when we run the scene, he'll be in the right place now, right? So we can just reset the scene. And there he is in the right place. No one likes this NPC creating stuff, Neutron. I don't know why, but the thing is, this is like a thing I know people do like. People don't like this is the boring part of making it. People will just like when it's all done. But unfortunately, that's not. Okay. So the scene begins with Frank. Okay. So we need to go into Frank's scene, right? So this, remember when we do this is Frank, right? So when we go into scene here, we're talking about the scenes that Frank is involved in. Now this is where it gets complicated, right? Because this scene is going to be called A2, okay? Because each scene is dedicated to one particular actor. So we have this scene 2. We're going to enable that scene, and we're going to say 1, and he's going to say Frank. Frank, we need a new, could you go get one? We need to get a new pet for the house. Can you get one? Yeah, okay, we'll just say that. Say, Frank, we need to get a new pet for the house, right? Oh, no, sorry, that's not his name. He's called Frank. John, John, we need to get a new pet for the house, okay? So now we run the scene A2. John, we need to get a new pet for the house, right? Okay. Now if we go into John, we don't need to TP him anymore because he's already in the right place, right? So what we can say here is we can do... So remember, he's going to say this at 1 second, so we need to say this at 3 seconds. Say, okay, I'll go to the pet shop and find one, right? Okay. Okay, I'll go to the pet shop and find one, right? So this is called scene A1, and we have scene A2. So if we do A1, okay, remember we need to reset the scene first of all. But if we do scene A1 now, at 3 seconds, he says, okay, I'll go to the pet shop and find one, okay? Hi there, Shrey, how you doing? Okay, so don't worry about these strays. They carry on talking to each other. There is a way to get around this, but we're not going to worry too much about them for now. But here's the thing, right? We're going to do some more stuff as well to make this even clearer. But basically, we need to make sure that we have all our this means an actor. So this is a scene with actor. And it's A1, A1. But what we could do is if we do this, and then we do something like this, we may need to do this differently, but I want to just see if just make sure it works how I think it's going to work. There's also a special redstone block, but I don't think we need to do that. I'm trying to think. Oh yeah, now I can just do it like this, can't I? So if we put a lever here, well, we don't need it. It doesn't really matter. We do something like this. What this will be able to do is it will set them both at the same time, so it will seem like they're talking to each other. Right? Okay. So this starts scene A1. And this is the other one's called A2, right? So A2 on that one. This resets A1. This resets A2. Okay? So if we look at so we can see if this works, right? So if we look at the currently active scenes, let's have a look which scenes are currently active. So we go scene time. You can see they're both active because if we run that again, you can see the numbers are changing. So they're still going on these scenes. Now let's hit this button, and they should both stop. And you can see they did, right? So now when I click this, okay. So it's actually, yeah. Don't worry about the illusioner. He's kind of, that's kind of like. Oh yeah, it does do that. Yeah, pick item. I don't use a mouse though, so it doesn't work for me. Okay, so look what happens now. John, we need to get a new pet for the house. John, okay, I'll go to the pet shop and find one. Okay. Okay, but there's a few things, but you can see they're still running, right? But you see they're running now at the same time. So basically, you can have as many actors as you want, but you need to make sure you start and stop them at the same time. So this is one way to do that. And we can just stop them here, right? So we need to make sure. So if we look at the, let me just check. I just want to check one thing. It's about the. We want the characters to look at each other to make it seem real. They are kind of facing each other. Okay, so he's going to go. Let's just make it simple for now. There are things I could do with the rotation. Okay, so now we need to go to the pet shop, right? So if we look at I'm trying to think. Move to. I think we can do move to. Move to is for normal walking. I think we do move to. So where is does this say this is the viewing platform for the pet shop? So this is 561 minus 677. I think that will work. Okay, let's see what happens. Okay, so now you see he moves over to the. He moves over to there. Okay. Okay. I don't know why he starts jumping like that. See, what's interesting is that you can. You see, they still respond to this. He says "Hello, wired boy" there, right? But what you can do is you can actually change that as well. So if we go into John, I think it's in lines, interact lines. You see, it says "Hello." So this is where he's saying "Hello, wired boy." I'm acting at the moment. Not very long, to be honest. I'm just trying to. I think that's right. Let me. What's this? So, for instance, what we could do here. These are all the different sounds. I'm trying to think. I don't know what ones would be good. But say that. So I wonder. I don't know if this works. I don't know if you can do it like this. Let's just check. So when we talk to him, can you see he plays it now? I'm acting at the moment. And that's not a bad sound. And this is the thing. This is one of the things you have to think about is like, what sounds can you put on it? But does it still work? The problem that I've found is it sometimes doesn't work. So if we reset now, you see when you reset, it doesn't move the characters. But you see when I press start again, it should. So let's have a look. Oh no, right. See, I've done it wrong. You see, I should have left it in, right? You see, because he's still over here. So that's not good. Basically, we need to make sure he starts here, right? And where did we say this was? 572 minus 671. Scenes. I think that should be okay. Let's try that. Reset. And let's go. So you should go back now. Wasn't that the syntax? I feel like it was. Move TP. Yeah, you see, this is the problem. The only slight problem is that sometimes it doesn't work how you expect. Move TP 572. Oh no, I've put it. That's why. Sorry. Yep. Let's just check. That may have been the problem. There we go. John, we need to get a new pet for the house. Okay, I'll go to the pet shop and find one. One of the problems is he's actually standing in the wrong way around. Okay, so this way, right, we can reset. Reset, he won't move, but as soon as we start the scene again, he'll start to the beginning of the scene. Okay, so that's cool. Okay, so now we're going to go... I haven't thought about this. Yeah, he told me the dog jokes, Neutron, yeah. Okay, so now what we can do is we can do an animate sneak. So we'll do an animate sneak now for John. So it takes him some time to get there, right? So say about 9 seconds. And we can do an animate sneak. Let's have a look at that. Yeah, I'm not sure that worked quite how I want it. It kind of is a bit weird when it does that. Because he like jumps up in the air. I don't know why that is. You see, if I put this earlier, I think it would look weirder. If I put this, what if I put this at like 6? I wonder what happens. I'm not sure. We already reset. Oh, he's already sneaking. One of the things you can do as well is you can do the rotate command. So let's try that. We'll get rid of the sneak for now. Because what you can do, for instance, is you can... Say we do... It's rotate... 90 degrees. I think maybe that will work. Let's try. We'll see what happens. I'm not sure how to use the rotate actually. It's not that easy to do this. He didn't... Yeah, that's weird, that jump at the end. It is weird, that, isn't it? See, the thing is still going, but... It's difficult to understand that, isn't it? I don't know. Some of it is quite hard to understand. I need to practice like doing stuff with it. One thing you can do is, what is the rotate? You can do at. For instance, I think I might be able to do... I don't know if this guy counts as a parrot. I think he does, but I'm not sure, right? Because I know you can do something like this. You see, look what happens if you do this one. This is an interesting one. There's one that you can... I don't know why he's sneaking still. I think maybe he's just... Yeah. One of the weird things is that sometimes they just carry on doing it. I'd need to put him on... I'd need to change it. You have to do this, like... I don't know if you can put 2 in here either. Let me try that. I think normal, animate, normal. There's lots of different options basically. But you're going to see him go back to normal in a minute. See, there we go. And then he walks. That's better, right? Just to have him normal. Oh, sorry, 1 second. Yeah, why he does that weird jump, I don't know. That jump is so odd. I don't really understand that one. Just give me a minute here. You can also do commands as well. Yeah, I like this so far. Let's just do that, right? So then we can do... So he walks over. So he's probably about 9 seconds, right? You have to, sometimes you just have to guess, right? So then what we can do is we can do edit this guy. So then we'd have to do a scene for him as well, right? Called A3. And then at 9 seconds, he has to do, say, raw. Right? So then what we have to do is... put this one in. Are you? Let me see what it looks like. The chat. Oh yeah, I see what you mean. I did make the box a certain size. It shouldn't go over the... It does not going over the where I'm typing... Well, maybe it is a little bit. I see what you mean. Yeah, that will go over it. Yeah, it does actually, yeah. I'm looking at it now. That is a bit of a problem. But, yeah. I'm not sure what to do about that. I'll have to fix that. I just... That's good. It's good that you let me know that, because I wouldn't have thought of that. Okay, so let's... so we're going to set... Oh, hi there, Zigim. How you doing? You good? Live control room. Well, okay. So this will start the scene A3. So let's start. So this was A2. We've reset A1, reset A2, and we'll put one more here. And we'll go boom. Okay, so let's reset A2. Okay, this may not be the way to do it, but we're going to do it like this for now anyway. Put that there. Well, actually there maybe. Okay, so reset. So let's see what happens now. I think I set it up correctly. We'll see it. So we started all the scenes. John, we need to get a new pet for the house. Okay, I'll go to the pet shop and find one. Do you want to say something, Endergon? Why didn't Endergon say anything? That's weird. I put him in here. Disabled, that's right. Okay, so he should say this now. Okay, so this is really just about trying to get dialogue to work. Okay, we'll start again. John, we need to get a new pet for the house. Okay, I'll go to the pet shop and find one. Raw. Okay. He said it a bit early. It was probably more like 10 seconds we need it. No, wrong one. I wish there was a quicker way to do this. I'm not sure if there is. This is something called custom NPCs, Zagim. It's a way to basically create little stories. And you can also put in any audio files you want. So for instance, that may be actually a good thing to put in. Let's make Endgon a little bit bigger because he's not quite big enough. We'll make him about 8. He's enabled this time. This is going to be about 10 seconds. And now we're going to try a play sound. Yeah, we'll try a play sound. Let's just check. I just need to make sure we know how to put the sound in. So it's called command play sound. Okay, and we saw before, as I was trying to show you, if we go to the interact lines, we can actually access what the sound name is. So what sound would be a good sound for the roar? We could actually just give him an Ender Dragon sound, right? That might be a good idea. Is there Ender Dragon? So, what about growl? So it's entity.enderdragon.growl. Alright? So we can actually just copy and paste that. Well, actually, we'll just copy and paste this whole section, right? Okay, so what we can do is we can take that and we go into our scene and we can just put that in there. So let's see what happens now. Okay. So we're going to reset this and we'll start the scene again. John, we need to get a new pet for the house. Okay, I'll go to the pet shop and find one. Ah, didn't work. I don't know why that didn't work. Let me try. I'll get it. I'll get it in a minute. Sorry, it's just I've. Is that a command for like mini games? Yeah. You've probably seen this before, Zagib. What I'm trying to do is kind of the same. I was surprised it didn't play that sound. Oh yeah. Okay, that's interesting. Because this is a nice pet for Steve. It's a bit of a large pet. I don't know. I just thought it'd be a funny thing to do. I mean, I'm surprised you're not worried about the fact that Pat is not Pat, Parrot, is that Frank is the one asking for a pet dragon. And also the fact that Frank is a parrot, but he's actually bigger than a human. There are some issues with that, but we don't need to worry about that too much. Okay, yeah. So let's try to. So there's a problem here with the. So for some reason this is not working. Scenes, command play sound. Let's just check that actually does work. because it may be that this is not how it works anymore. If I type this in, does it work? Let's have a look. No. So I have to go play sound. Maybe it don't include this bit. How does this work then? Okay, so I need to choose a volume, right? That's what it's telling me. Hmm. 112.2. Oh. This may be a bit more difficult to work out. Because I wasn't used to trying to get the sound. You see, I'm not sure like how this works, because I've not actually used commands in here. So let's try it. So say we do fill. Maybe the commands don't work. This may be a bit we have to move on to next time. He doesn't seem to be able to do the commands how I want. I don't know. Maybe we'll leave the commands. I'll try and work that out another time. I would love to be able to play the sound though. Alright, see you in a moment, Neutron. Is that how you do it? Maybe that's not how you do it. Let me just... interesting. There's also the throw command. The follow thing is interesting as well. Equip main Minecraft stone. Let's just try some different stuff. I don't know. You know what? I think probably we're going to have to end the stream anyway now, because I've got to the point where I need to do some more research. Yeah, you can hit the dragon, but he'll respawn. Oh no, you won't. You can make them respawn or not. Can I not kill the dragon? Maybe I can't. Yeah, I'm going to end the stream because I've got to the point where I'm not sure what I'm doing, basically. Unfortunately, with these streams, they're going to be a bit shorter because it's not going to work. Yeah, but the problem is I haven't got anything else. I've already done everything as a game that I was planning on doing. It's just I need to research and find out more. And then tomorrow I'll be able to come back and I'll have more things to talk about, because I haven't really got much else that I can. You see, I've got the problem now that I can't get the sound to work, so I need to fix that. I need to work out. I can't get the command section here to work, so some of it is broken. So I need to basically fix it. You can always go back and watch the streams again, but that is the end of the stream for today. And we'll be back again tomorrow, and hopefully I'll have solved some of these problems. Goodbye.